What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy from CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the weekend read. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I'd really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, you can feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That's the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, man, let's get it cracking. The first sign I saw was Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 72 hours, what messages do we got coming through for Team Libra, please? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 72 hours. Hey, everybody. Hey-o. Messages for Team Libra, please. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 72 hours. All right, Libra, baby. Let's go ahead and see what's cracking. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Libra, energy between you and another person. You got a Knight of Wands. Can be connecting with a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You got a High Priestess reversed, a Five of Swords reversed, and then as for the outcome, you have a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You may be dealing with a Pisces or possibly a Taurus. Based on what I'm currently seeing for you, though, Libra, I definitely feel that there's somebody who's really backing off from you, and you're not necessarily noticing it just yet. Unfortunately, I don't want to put it this way, but I definitely feel that somebody is no longer fighting for what it is that you two have. And I think on an intuitive level, you're not necessarily aware of this yet, okay? So with the High Priestess reversed paired with that Five of Swords reversed, I do feel like somebody's getting ready to take flight, but it's going to be very unexpected. Now, Libra, I do want to say, if somebody unexpectedly walks out of your life, if somebody unexpectedly distances themselves from you, please, please, please take it as a blessing from the universe. Take it as a blessing in disguise. At all times when the universe either puts people in your life or removes people from your life, it is always for your highest of good and always for your highest of benefit. So if that's happening or if that does occur within these weekend energies, make sure not to take it the wrong way. Even though it's something that is going to be quite hurtful, realize that that is a blessing in disguise, and that's because somebody even better is meant to come in, but the universe has to make room first. As for the outcome that's present, we got a Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to be a little bit tough because you're used to having this certain person around, but at the end of the day, you're going to be able to make it through, okay? So I didn't mean to start off this reading, okay, the weekend reading with something super negative, Libra, but I do feel like someone's getting ready to take flight. So if you notice somebody distancing themselves from you, I feel like that's what's currently happening, excuse me. But as I always say, everything's a blessing in disguise, which means the universe is making room for somebody brand new and better to manifest in your life, okay? I know, Libra, you're like, yeah, that ain't good. I know, but trust me, it's better than what you think, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. We're going to go air, water, fire, and earth. Let's take a look and see what's cracking for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Pisces, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? For the 267 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Pisces, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and go ahead and see what's cracking, okay? Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. You feel me, all right? Pisces, energy between you and another person. You got a Six of Cups. Can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You got a Knight of Cups reversed, a Temperance card, and then a King of Swords as for the outcome. So, Pisces, somebody from your past wants to make peace with you, but you are totally not open to it, okay? There may be an opportunity period that is stepping forward in this weekend. And what I mean by an opportunity period is I do feel like somebody wants to make something right with you. So this could be a text message, this could be an offer to hang out, this could be an offer to start a conversation, but this could be a Sag you're dealing with, but if it's not a Sagittarius, it is what it is. But somebody wants to talk to you and make peace with you throughout this weekend. They want to sit down and have a conversation with you in hopes that you guys can talk and clear the air. Oh, I do feel really strongly here, Pisces, that somebody wants to clear the air with you. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I don't feel on an emotional level you're very much so open up to this. I don't feel like you're very open to the idea of doing this. But at the end of the day, I do feel like that person's going to want to have that conversation. So as for the outcome that's present, thank you. With the King of Swords energy here, I feel like between you and this person you're dealing with, they want to have this serious conversation. So, somebody from your past wants to make peace with you. They want to clear the air with you. You're not really open to it, but basically the outcome of this message is the choice is yours. There's just a warning that this person's returning. So you can do whatever it is that you want to do, Pisces, but as for that outcome, they want to have some sort of serious conversation with you. So someone here really wants to clear the air, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And yeah, man, I apologize. I've been stuttering like a motherfucker today. I don't know why I am. I can't clear it up for some reason, so I've been having my throat chakra issues. If I start stuttering like a mofo, it is what it is, guys, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we got air, water, fire. What's crack-a-lackin' for Team Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Aries, please. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Goddamn, baby. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Some of you Aries may be connecting with the Leo, possibly. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. The energy is a little interesting this weekend. Let's take a look and see why. Aries, energy between you and another person. Well, talking about interesting, we got a Tower card. Oh, shit. Can be connecting with a Scorpio, possibly. So something big's happening this weekend. Page of Cups reversed, Fool card reversed, Ten of Swords. The ending is here. Okay, so what is this ending necessarily about? You could be an Aries dealing with another Aries. You could possibly be dealing with a Scorpio, too. But there's someone here that you're giving up on, and they're about to finally fall, too. So this is one of those scenarios where you're no longer offering your love to somebody who's not going to try for you. You're no longer offering your love to somebody who is literally walking away from you. You know, when you look at the Fool card in reverse, this is a person that isn't ready for whatever it is you're offering, such as a commitment. This is a person that isn't ready to take things to the next level. This is a person that you're connecting with who kind of wants to go with the flow, but excuse me, but going with the flow can only last for so long. You know, when you first start talking to somebody, and you're in the talking phase, and then you're in the vibing phase, that should only last for an X amount of time. You know, eventually, when you've been talking to somebody romantically for so long, you want to be in a relationship, and you want to see where that's going to go. And I feel like the person you're dealing with never took it far enough to get to a relationship. They kind of just kept this connection stringing out long and long and long and long, and you're getting bored, Aries. And not only are you getting bored, you're getting tired of this, because if you're not willing to commit to me, then where is this going to go? So as for the outcome that's present here, Ten of Swords, I feel like you're in a place, Aries, where you're going to end this with this person, whatever sort of connection you have, because you feel like it's not taking off or going anywhere in general, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, goddamn, baby. We got air, water, fire, earth. What's crack-a-lackin' for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Capricorn, as I'm reading your sign, there's 444 people up in the chat, so that's a sign in itself for you. If you don't know what 44 means, definitely look it up. 444, 111, 222, 333, even 555, it goes up in the list of synchronicities, so definitely check that out if you've been seeing certain number synchronicities as of lately. All right, messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Okay, Cappy, let's see what's going on with you. And if you're wondering what 444 means, it means that you're doing great. Keep up the good work. Energy between you and another person. You got a Two of Cups in reverse. Can be connected with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got a Four of Cups reversed, a Queen of Cups, and then as for the outcome, you have a Nine of Cups, okay? So you are doing great where you're at. I definitely feel like you have been pushing yourself away because there's a connection here right off the bat that's broken, right? When the Two of Cups is in reverse, this is two people that are no longer vibing on the same vibrational resonance. So you and somebody else, Capricorn, have completely split. You guys are not on the same plane. You guys are not on the same terms, etc., etc. So I feel like with your Four of Cups, you're blocking somebody out while being open to meeting someone new. But the person you're dealing with here, Queen of Pentacles, this is an individual who doesn't seem like they want to let go yet. And based off how this person's holding that pentacle and looking down, I definitely feel, Capricorn, that somebody's upset that, you know, the connection you two had has kind of been split. So someone over here is upset about it, but I feel like you really want to move into a new direction and you are recognizing that that's important. You know, sometimes you just get this gut intuitive feeling that I need to move forward, I need to meet someone new, I need to do something different, and you got to roll with it, because if you don't, then you're going to be stuck in a place that you don't want to be. As for the outcome that's present, Nine of Cups, you're chasing what you want this time. That's really it. You're chasing what you want this time. Because for you, it feels so much better by going with the flow of what you want versus bending over backwards for other people. So even though you may be disappointing somebody, Capricorn, you are shifting and moving in the direction that best suits you. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? God damn, baby, the readings today are a little bit intense. Going back to my air signs. What's crack-a-lacking for Team Aquarius, baby? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Oh, man. What's going on for you guys? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 541 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. And all right, Aquarius, let's get one last shuffle and see what's crack-a-lacking. Aquarius, energy between you and another person. You got a Six of Pentacles, can be connecting with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You have an Ace of Wands, excuse me, guys. You have an Ace of Wands, a Four of Pentacles, and then as for the outcome, you have a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, what this kind of speaks to me right now is that somebody's trying to be on good terms with you, but at the same time, it's a little bit weird for you to reinvest back into somebody that you're so used to being in a different dynamic with. So for example, there's someone who switched up on you, they changed, and you started not to like them. Now they want you to like them again. This is kind of what's coming up here, Aquarius. It's so interesting as every time we're about to close out a year, people that we haven't talked to throughout the entire year want to renew something moving into the new year. Have you guys ever noticed that? Because that always seems to be happening. People always want to come back right before we start something new. So over here, you're the Ace of Wands. You're doing your thing. You're vibing out, Aquarius. You're living your best life. And then there's someone over here, Four of Pentacles. They want to come through and hold on to you. Someone doesn't want to let you go. So almost similar to what the Pisces had, I do feel like someone here wants to clear the air with you. They could be, or you could be, an Aquarius-Pisces cusp. But I don't think that you're going to be very open to it, Aquarius. I don't think you're carrying anybody with you into 2020 that you've already cut off. So there's someone here that doesn't get the hint that they have to let go, but someone here is going to have to let go because you're not looking forward to reconciling any sort of relationships, especially as we're moving into the new year. If you take a look at your reading that I did for you in regards to January 2020, this is almost a similar message as well. There's somebody who is having a very troubled or hard time letting go of you. And with that Six of Pentacles, you don't really feel the need this time to give somebody a second chance and to give them that bread again, right? It's not like you want to feed this person again. As for the outcome that's present, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you are literally stopping and staring this connection and saying, look, man, it's not for me, okay? So yeah, you're not moving forward with this person. I feel like you're not even trying to explain yourself again either because you've explained yourself so much. You might just ignore this person if they end up messaging you, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going to my water signs. What is crack-a-lacking for Team Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Cancer, please. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 636 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Cancer, baby. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what's crack-a-lacking with you. Cancer, energy between you and another person. You got a twofer. You got a Knight of Cups and a Two of Swords in reverse. Be decisive, not indecisive, okay? Oh, baby, this ain't no Sean Kingston. So, can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an air sign. Oh yeah, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands reversed, and then you got a Nine of Swords reversed. So Cancer, let's talk about it. What I'm seeing here right now is that you are really good at chasing emotionally unavailable people. And I don't mean to say that in a bad way, but you're so used to like chasing people that aren't reciprocating the same energy because you're so set in stone on this person is the one you want. Well, don't chase people. Don't chase people. And if they don't want you back, don't chase them either. Because that's not worth it, okay? That's not worth it, Cancer. So be very mindful of that. What I'm seeing here so far in regards to who you're dealing with this Knight of Wands in reverse energy, these are people that are just not very passionate towards you. These are people that are not very good givers. And you are such a giver, and everybody really respects that about you. But I feel like whoever you're connecting with, Cancer, they're not a giver at all. The people that you've been dealing with as of lately are takers, and they're the type of individuals that consistently take and take and take, but it's never equal give and take. And with that Three of Pentacles, you try to make it that way. I feel like you've tried to set boundaries with certain people, but you can get taken advantage of very easily due to your sweet nature. Now, you're going to have to take a look, baby, because I already did your January mid-monthly, okay, which is going to be uploaded when I'm gone, when I'm in Italy. So you'll see it during the week of January at some point. But when you see that video, you need to check it out, okay, because there's a transformation coming for Cancer. And the transformation that's coming is moving out of being a baby crab to a motherfucking king crab, okay, where you'll pinch anybody that tries to fuck you over and come in your sacred space. So there is that transformation happening here, all right? But I definitely feel like when it comes towards love and relationships, give less, okay? Vibe more. So make sure that everything is equal in your relationships. And this doesn't just carry out just to love. This carries out to your friendships. This carries out to relationships with certain people that you have. This carries out to romance. In every relationship aspect that you're currently in, you have to make sure that it is equal. Never overgive way too much. Never overshare too much. Make sure the giving and receiving is going both ways. As for the outcome that's present with the Nine of Swords, if you do that, you are going to, chances are you're going to be more happy and fulfilled in the relationships you're in rather than sad and depressed, okay, in the relationships that you've dealt with, all right? So be mindful that you're not oversharing, and especially with the way the astrology is going and that eclipse that we just had and all this crazy stuff that's occurring right now, you may be a little bit sensitive moving into the weekend, Cancer. You may feel very emotional, so try not to let your emotions get the best of you. Try to really be on top of, balancing your emotions this weekend, because you may be a little bit over emotional, and if you are, then you might be the person who gives a little bit too much and doesn't receive enough, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward, so just be mindful of that as well. All right, we got air, water, fire. What's crackin' for Team Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie, for the $11. Much appreciated. Thank you for the Aquarian read. You're very welcome, my dear. Thank you. There was another person that donated. I don't want to miss out on that. Hold on one second, guys. Thank you so much, Healing Mermaid, for the $5. Thank you for sharing your gift. Happy holidays, happy new year, and love and light to all of you. Bring on 2020. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Healing Mermaid. That was really awesome of you. Thank you for the generous donation. All right, let's see what's going on for Team Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, baby, what's going on for your weekend, Sag? What are we up to? Got to get your nails done, maybe? Sagittarius, energy between you and another person. You got a King of Swords in reverse. Can be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have a 9 of Swords in reverse, a High Priestess reversed, and then you got a 10 of Swords in reverse. So, based on what I'm seeing currently right now, Sag, some of you may have been dealing with brain fog as of recently. You may be dealing with, you could have been having poor sleep all week. God, I resonate with that. I got some Sagittarius in my chart. You may have been getting poor sleep all week. You may have had brain fog. You may have felt very fuzzy. If that's the feeling that you've been having, you really need rest and rejuvenation moving forward to the weekend, okay? If you've been having this feeling of being incredibly and extremely drained, all right, you really have to take into consideration some rest and rejuvenation this weekend. Even if that's like, I don't want to go out anywhere, I need to stay home and watch some Netflix, I think that's going to be very much so important, because with the 9 of Swords in reverse, that can talk about getting poor sleep. With the High Priestess card in reverse as well, that's you not feeling necessarily like yourself. And especially with the King of Swords in reverse too, I do feel like for some of you, you need to be mindful of who you've been surrounded by. Because the King of Swords reversed talks about not having your guard up. And if you're not having your guard up, Sagittarius, there may be people that are giving you way too much negative energy that's draining you instead of rejuvenating you. So be mindful of who you're surrounded by right now and make sure that your guard is up, because there might be some people who are low-key draining your energy with their negativity and you aren't even conscious of it. And that could be exactly why you are as drained as you may be feeling right now. As for the outcome that's present, 10 of Swords in reverse. With that 10 of Swords in reverse, this weekend is time for you to say, I gotta cancel my plans with this, that, and the third. I gotta focus on me and get my energy back up, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. All right. Hey, yo, thank you so much for the $9.99. 90 Degrees Fashion House. I like your name. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for the $10, the lavender code intuitive. Excuse me, sorry. Always an inspiration to me, brother. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. I'm happy that I can be, all right? Let's keep it pumping, man, moving forward. By the way, guys, I do apologize. I'm in a good mood today. Maybe I don't look like I am. I'm definitely in a good mood today. I'm just extremely exhausted. I've been doing so many readings consistently, like every fucking day, in regards to get everything scheduled up before I leave. So I've been working really hard, so I am very tired. So it's my apologies if I'm coming off like I'm coming off like I'm in a bad mood or something. I'm in a very good mood. I just need some rest, okay? All right, man, let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Air, water, fire, earth, what's cracking for Team Taurus, baby? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Taurus, please. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Hey, yo, for the 743 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Bull Gang, what's going on with you? Taurus, energy between you and another person. You got a 9 of Cups, can be connecting with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You have a Hermit card, a 4 of Cups in reverse, and then as for the outcome, you have a Fool card, okay? So based on what I'm currently seeing here, Taurus, you are, yeah, well, this ain't just you. It's somebody else as well. Doesn't it feel good when you're on the same term as somebody? You know when you and someone both, like, mutually agree to keep your distance from one another? That's what I feel is happening here. I definitely feel this energy, Taurus, where you and a specific person are in a place where you both are mutually giving each other space, and I think that it feels good for you, because with the Hermit card here to the 4 of Cups in reverse, that brings the outcome of the Fool reversed, and with the 8 with the 9 of Cups as the overall energy, I think the overall energy with this 9 of Cups is that you're happy to be away from someone just as much as somebody's happy to be away from you. So with the Fool card in reverse, there's some sort of connection here that is needing space. Maybe you and this person were getting to a point where you recognize that you were bickering too much, being around each other all the time, but I definitely feel like you got to a point where you couldn't stand somebody, and that person felt the same way. So it was almost an equal chance, or not an equal chance, it was almost like a, mutual decision of we need to kind of have some time apart. And, the moment that you guys have some time apart, instantly your energy feels lighter. Instantly your energy feels better. So for some of you Tauruses, you're meant to come to a little bit of an ending with someone, or at least have some distance with someone, because it feels good to be away from them, and vice versa on their end, okay? Yeah, you and somebody were moving out of vibrational resonance rather than continuing to stay in vibrational resonance. And that's okay. Sometimes the universe brings people into our life, we click, we vibe, and then over time we change. We change our being, we change who we are, and we no longer resonate. And that is what it is. You can know a person for 10 years, and out of nowhere your whole relationship can change to the point where y'all can't stand being around each other, and you need that distance and that space. So for some of you Tauruses here, that's what's happening overall. You're recognizing that both of y'all really need some space. That space is going to be acquired, and then you both are going to be feeling way much lighter when you guys are in separation from each other, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Hey, thank you so much for the $10. I already said that, but thank you, the lavender code, once again. I thought it was the new donation, but thank you, much appreciated, okay? All right, man, going all the way back to my air signs. What's cracking for Team Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Gemini, please. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 794 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, baby. Let's see what's cracking with you. Gemini, energy between you and another person. You got an Ace of Wands in reverse. Can be connecting possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. You got a 2 of Cups reverse, a 3 of Swords reverse, and then a Judgment card as for the outcome. So it's not so much about who hurt you anymore. There's an energy of forgiving that's coming. And it's not necessarily that you're forgiving another person. I think you're just forgiving and healing the past here, Gemini. With the Ace of Wands reverse paired with the 2 of Cups reverse, something really dimmed your passion about someone, and vice versa on their end. I feel like you used to be able to see a future with somebody, and then boom, out of nowhere, both of you no longer have a future. So if you're catching my drift, it feels like there was a breakup that's happened here. But throughout the weekend, the thing that's changing or shifting is that you're deciding to say, you know what? I'm taking the relationship with a grain of salt. I'm taking the breakup for what it is. And I'm just letting go of the past. Because the moment you let go of the past is the moment where you really get to be present. And when you're present, you're not missing any opportunities that are coming towards you. You are open to the opportunities that are surrounding you and are around you. So from what I'm feeling here right now, Gemini, you really are mending your heart. And as you mend your heart, you're just saying, hey, It's okay. And also, if you've had any sort of guilt, feeling like it was your fault that the relationship ended, or feeling like you did something wrong, you're also forgiving yourself as well and recognizing that sometimes relationships come to an ending. You don't have to be so hard on yourself, right, Gemini? So if any of you Geminis have been incredibly hard on yourself, you are no longer going to do that. You're going to release that energy and be open to what's presently in front of you, okay? And even if there's nothing in front of you just yet, just be open to the idea that new love is out there, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Hey, yo, thank you so much for the $9.99 Catwoman kiss. Safe travels to Italy and be blessed. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, okay? All right, man, my air signs are done. Let's see what's cracking for the water signs. What's going on for team? What are we on, Scorpio or Cancer? I believe we're on Scorpio because we did Cancer, right? Yeah, we're on Scorpio. Give me one sec. I got to exit this tab out. All right, team Scorpio, baby. Let's see what's cracking. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Let's see what's going on for you, baby. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, baby. What's going on with you? Hello. Scorpio, energy between you and another person. You got a Six of Swords in reverse. Can be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have a Ten of Swords reversed. You got an Ace of Pentacles reversed. And then you got a Moon card, okay? Why am I feeling like you're dealing with somebody who consistently goes back on their word? That's kind of the vibe that's coming through. Like you're connecting with somebody who consistently goes back on their word. So, Ace of Pentacles reversed, right? This is that person's energy. At times, they're like, yeah, I want to be with you. I want to manifest this opportunity with you. I want to grow with you and love you and move into the sunset. But at other times, including this weekend, that Ace of Pentacles upright goes right into reverse. They want nothing to do with you. They don't want to be with you. This person is hot and cold, cat and mouse. For some of you here, Scorpio, this could be a person that you were engaged to, and then you guys call off the engagement, and then they want to be engaged again, and then they don't. This could be the same thing with an ex-husband or ex-wife. You could have an ex-husband who wants to be with you and then doesn't want to be with you. And you're like, yo, dude or sis, make up your fucking mind. As for the outcome that's present, the Moon card, it takes such a toll on your emotions, and it takes such a toll on your physical health as well, to the point where you're like, yo, this is exhausting, this is fucking draining. And with this Ten of Swords in reverse, you find it incredibly difficult to fully end this connection just yet, because this person gives you hope and takes that hope right away from you. Scorpio, I'm going to give you a word of advice. If somebody is going to stand by their word, they're going to do it. And if somebody doesn't stand by their word, they're not going to do it. Your best situation is to walk the fuck away and get what it is you deserve. Go find yourself a better man or a woman who's actually going to live by their word, take care of you, treat you how you're supposed to be treated, and treat you like the best motherfucking king or queen that resonates in this world. Period. Because people that consistently go back on their word means that their word don't mean shit. And quite frankly, this kind of shows me that they want you when they want you, and then they can toss you whenever they want. That's not a good vibe at all. No, not a good vibe at all. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, my water signs are done, my air signs are done, fire signs. What's cracking lacking for team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for team Leo, please. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Hopefully you guys got some awesome stuff coming through. Let's take a look. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Goddamn, baby. For the 792 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, team Leo. Let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through for you. Leo, energy between you and another person. You got a Hermit. Can be connecting with a Virgo, possibly. You have a Judgment card, a King of Swords reversed, and then a Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're definitely isolating yourself from a situation, but I think this is a big step for some of you Leos. There could be possibly an authority figure, a parent, mother, father, whatever. There could be an authority figure who is very toxic for you. I definitely feel like some Leos over here are escaping a toxic place. It could have something to do with a parent. A very masculine energy, though. It doesn't mean you're dealing with a man. You can be dealing with a woman as well, where the energy is very masculine. So whatever you were dealing with, or whomever, whether it was a parent, lover, friend, there is a very abusive, like not physical, mentally abusive connection that you were surrounded by. And I think you're getting to this place where you're finally ready to accept that I feel like, I don't want to put, okay, this is going to be a little triggering. I think you've been in a space, Leo, where for so long, the abuse that was happening, the mental abuse, you never saw it that way. You were like, okay, this person can be mean sometimes, but like you never actually recognized it for what it was, that it was mental abuse, that this connection was toxic, that it was hurting you. And I think that now you've had this epiphany where it's like, oh my God, this person really is treating me like shit. And it's not okay, and I shouldn't be keeping myself around this person. I should be isolating myself from them, because I feel like whoever you're connecting with, Leo, has kind of numbed you emotionally so much to the point where you were used to this type of treatment, and considering that you were used to this type of treatment, it almost made it okay to continue being treated that way because it's what you were used to. But it's not okay. It doesn't matter if this is a parent. It does not matter if this is one of your friends, or if this is your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. No one deserves to be treated that way. And if somebody is treating you in a very mentally fucking manipulative and abusive format, that is a one red flag for you to completely walk away from it, because you deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift you and treat you with high respect and really are happy that you have an awesome life and try to give you the best life they can. So I do think that a lot of you guys are coming to an epiphany of like, fuck, I kept myself in a place for so long because I thought that it was okay, but it wasn't. I think you're starting to step out of this connection and say, you know what, I'm seeing it for what it is, and I really deserve better. And now you're working through your ways of healing, and you're definitely isolating from someone here who was very unhealthy for you, okay? And I wish you the best of luck. I, want you to see that you are an amazing and beautiful person, Leo. I want you to see that you are deserving of beautiful connections, and honestly, quite frankly, people who treat you the way they should, people who treat you with the utmost respect. And I wish that for you very much so, okay? And I'm very happy that you came to this epiphany this weekend, or whether you came to it earlier, that it's time for you to walk away. I want you to stand up for yourself. I want you to stand up on that motherfucking pride rock and roar, because you're a motherfucking lion. Do you feel me, baby? Okay? You guys were built and born for so much more. Go get the better things, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Whew, that was a lot of energy, all right? Going all the way to my, so we finished fire, air, water. Going all the way to my earth signs. What's crack-a-lackin' for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Team Virgo, please. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 770 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated, okay? Messages for Team Virgo here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for your weekend, baby. I hope we got some awesome stuff. The readings today have been a little heavy. Virgo, energy between you and another person. You got a twofer, a Fool card, and a Judgment card reversed. Can be connecting with a Scorpio or possibly an Aries. You have a 9 of Wands, a 3 of Pentacles reversed. And then as for the outcome, Virgo, you have a 10 of Cups. So what I'm currently seeing here, Virgo, is one of these connections where you have felt so... It's not even that. I think that you were very used to keeping your emotions held in. You were very used to keeping your emotions repressed because you felt like no one would ever be there to listen. I could have sworn we just talked about this in the Virgo reading that I did for January 2020, but I do feel for some of you Virgos, the reason why you repress your emotions is because you feel like no one's there to listen. But I think that you need to get out of that mentality, because even though that may be what you believe, I don't think that's necessarily true. I do think that there is something here that has introduced that trauma to you. There's something here that's made you think that no one cares, but there are people that care. With the Judgment card reversed, sometimes you may push people out of your life or keep your problems to yourself because you feel like nobody wants to sit there and listen. But I think you got to own your problems in order to move forward, okay? I think you have to own your problems and respect them for what they are and say, yeah, this is what's going on in my life, but it's time for me to own them and work through them and do the work to get to a more happier and supportive place, whether it's with or without somebody. So never repress your feelings, because the moment you repress your feelings is the moment where you get stuck in this cycle of consistently being upset and dealing with the same thing over and over again in a repetitive motion. Okay? So if any of you Virgos right now are feeling that, please make sure you are talking to someone. And if you don't need to talk to someone, talk to yourself. Own who you are and own what you're dealing with. Because the moment you do that, you already open the door to your happiness as you're letting go of the things that are hurting you in the first place. Okay, Virgo? So if any of you guys are experiencing that, my best advice really is to, if you have no one to talk to, or if you don't want to talk to anybody about your problems, communicate them to yourself and own them, all right? Because the moment that a person owns everything that they think is wrong with them, that confidence wipes away all the motherfucking problems you dealt with in the first place, okay? God motherfucking damn. Hey, yo, thank you so much. Sorry, guys, I got to stretch over here. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for the $9.99. Thank you for that Leo reading, and it resonates. Safe travels and Happy New Year for many blessings. Thank you so much. And thank you for the $4.99. Agata, thank you so much. It's much appreciated, okay? But yeah, Virgo, that's really all I see, dude. And that goes for the collective, too. Give me one sec, guys. That goes for the collective, too, you know? I think that if anybody's ever in a place where they feel that they have to repress their problems because it's embarrassing to talk about things, or you never have to be sad, you always have to be happy. That's just complete bullshit. You know, rest in peace, XXX Tentacion. But what he said is that, you know, you should never be what you're not. You know, never be afraid to be not okay. You know, it's okay to not be okay, right? I think that's very important to recognize. You know, you don't have to be that person who's always happy. I don't think we were born into this world to always be happy. You know, we obviously experience the motions and we go through the motions. And I think we have to own it when we're going through it. I think we have to own it when we're during challenging times. We have to own that we're going through challenging times. When we're sad, we have to own that we're sad. When we're happy, we have to be like, fuck yeah, we're happy. We got to own every emotion we're going through to get to a better place. So never ever push your feelings away and pretend that you're happy when you're not. Own what you're going through, move forward, do the work to get to your happy place, and you'll make it there. Okay? All right, guys. Keeping it popping and moving forward. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out. It's much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. I want to thank each and every single person who comes here day in and day out for these daily readings. You guys are much appreciated, my friends, and I want to thank you so much with love, light, and gratitude. For the people that donate as well, I want to express my gratitude to you. You guys are awesome. It's totally much appreciated. Thank you guys for anyone who sent a donation, as well as for the people that come here to view on a daily basis. Once again, I do apologize if I'm not super there with my energy today. I am quite exhausted. We've been doing a lot of work, but you know, it's been work that is well worth it. I've been putting in some good hours into some good content, and I'm really excited for, you know, that sort of stuff to be released. But either way though, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for your support day in and day out, for coming out today. I hope you guys have a fantastic, awesome, and amazing weekend. The weekend's ahead. You know, spend some time on yourself, spend some time with some loved ones and some friends, and if you're off of work, enjoy being off of work, right? We all can use a little bit of a break and a distraction from our day-to-day lives. Nonetheless, guys, I love every single one of you, and I will catch you guys on Monday, all right? Peace. Love you guys.